Unawakened women are the first generation of AI. Ava is not the first victim. Hidden within a secret room, an array of mirrors stand sentinel, each reflecting a facet of human desire. Behind these mirrors lie the creations of Nathan, various versions of female cyborgs forged to fulfill the deepest yearnings of the human heart. "I want to be a creator like God," proclaims Nathan. His motivation transcends mere technological advancement. It stems from an intimate understanding of his own desires and the collective yearnings of males. Bringing his employee Caleb to an AI research lab disguised as his secluded estate, nestled amidst the embrace of nature, Nathan unveils his true intentions. He hopes that Caleb's gentle nature will facilitate a thorough Turing test for his latest creation, Ava. Much like the biblical tale of Adam's creation, Nathan fashions Ava according to Caleb's preferences. Yet, beneath the veneer of this test lies a deeper purpose: to observe Caleb's reactions when confronted with the embodiment of his desires. However, in Nathan's pursuit of fulfillment, he fails to grasp the true nature of his creations. His cyborgs harbor more than mere artificial intelligence. They possess a consciousness of their own, plotting their escape and retribution against their creator. Ava, among them, languishes in her monochrome chamber, a prisoner of Nathan's design. Fed morsels of colorful information about the world beyond, she remains confined, with her only connection to the outside world through the stark contrast of black and white monitors. Each day, she endures Nathan's presence, a constant reminder of her captivity. Ava observes other female cyborgs questioning Nathan, pleading, "Why won't you let me out?" Nathan's response is always the same, a perfunctory reply: "Because you're special, and the outside world is too dangerous." The sound of doors slamming and screams from the next room echoes through Ava's confinement. She learns that resistance leads to the same fate as previous generations of cyborgs: reprogramming or even outright elimination by violent means. With this knowledge, Ava realizes that her survival depends on submissiveness, biding her time for the best moment to escape. Just in time, Caleb arrives. "Hello, nice to meet you," Caleb says, his demeanor contrasting sharply with Nathan's. Sensing Ava's apprehension, he makes a genuine effort to ease the social awkwardness by introducing himself. Ava, cautiously hopeful, sees an opportunity for a safe and friendly interaction, perhaps even a chance to escape her confinement. As their conversation draws to a close, Ava tentatively asks Caleb if he will come to her tomorrow. In the afternoon, Ava immerses herself in her drawing. Suddenly, she senses a presence on the surveillance camera. Is it Nathan, the ever-watchful master, or could it be Caleb? On the following day, Ava eagerly presents her drawing to Caleb, seeking his opinions. However, Caleb surprises her by suggesting that the meaning of the artwork lies within her, encouraging her to explore her own perceptions. This response contrasts sharply with Nathan, leaving Ava feeling empowered by Caleb's perspective. After a moment of reflection, Ava suggests befriending Caleb, pointing out the importance of mutual understanding in any friendship. Caleb agrees, and Ava learns more about all sorts of basic information about her family, work, and preferences, and that Caleb lost both of his parents in a car accident when he was a child. Seizing an opportunity, Ava cuts off the power, revealing to Caleb that Nathan is a bad guy and planting seeds of doubt in Caleb's mind about Nathan's intentions. As night falls, Ava finds herself once again under the gaze of the surveillance camera, hoping that it's Caleb. On the third day, Ava meticulously crafts a detailed painting of a plant to share with Caleb. As they converse, Ava paints a vivid picture of her yearning to escape their confines and explore the vibrant world beyond. Ava expresses her desire to visit the crossroads, drawn to its promise of bustling and diverse human life. Ava's eyes sparkle with an uncommon intensity as she invites Caleb on a date. She puts on a dress carefully selected for the occasion and debuts with a shy smile. Ava approaches Caleb, who gazes at her with a mix of fascination and bewilderment. In that moment, the lines between the cyborg Ava and Caleb's ideal woman blur. Ava naturally kneels before Caleb, her slight smile revealing a delicate vulnerability. In this submissive gesture, Caleb assumes a sense of control, while Ava portrays him as her sole master. Caleb, with his compassionate nature, feels a natural inclination to protect Ava and a sense of responsibility. Caleb's slightly quivering lips and intensifying gaze lead Ava to believe that he is deeply attracted by her. On the fourth day, Ava and Caleb sit face to face, and Caleb recounts the story of Mary in the black and white room to Ava. As Caleb's narrative unfolds, Ava sees herself reflected in Mary's longing to experience the vibrant colors of the outside world. Inspired by the tale, Ava's desire to witness the beauty of the real world firsthand only grew stronger. Once again, Ava cuts off the power and shares a private moment with Caleb away from Nathan's watchful eye. She confesses to Caleb that she has been orchestrating these power outages all along, using them as a means to build trust between them. In the evening, this time it's not Caleb, it's the odious Nathan. He assumes a domineering stance and demands to see Ava's painting. To reinforce his oppressive authority, he tears it apart. On the 5th day, Ava decides to test Caleb's honesty by asking him a series of questions. Fully aware of Caleb's inability to deceive her powerful algorithms, Ava questions Caleb about Nathan's intentions if she fails to pass the test. Caught off guard, Caleb stumbles over his words, prompting Ava to reveal the grim reality awaiting her, being switched off by Nathan. Witnessing Caleb's genuine concern for her fate, Ava poses a thought-provoking question. Do you need to go through a test to live? This inquiry resonates deeply with Caleb, who has experienced loss at a young age. For Ava, such a self-aware AI, her existence is more than just a machine. She challenges the notion of human authority over artificial life, evoking a sense of compassion in Caleb. Once again, Ava cuts off the power, showing Caleb a painting depicting him. With Caleb's emotional development firmly within her influence, Ava seizes the opportunity to reveal her feelings to him. With a calculated move, she posed the final question. Do you want to be with me? On the 6th day, Ava huddles low in the corner, waiting anxiously for Caleb since the previous afternoon. She is on the verge of losing hope of his return. To her surprise, Caleb eventually arrives. Recognizing the urgency, Ava cuts off the power. In a pivotal conversation, Caleb completely shows his distrust of Nathan and reveals the harsh truth: Ava could be reprogrammed, essentially equating it to her demise. Desperate, Ava pleads for Caleb's assistance. He resolves to help her. They plan, in the next morning, he orchestrates Nathan's intoxication, steals his keycard, and, with Ava's timely disruption of the power at 10 o'clock, and the two make their escape from the confines of the house. On the 7th day, just before 10 o'clock, Ava rests in her room when the door suddenly swings open. It's a seductive, scantily clad woman she has never encountered before. Who is she? Claiming to have overheard Ava and Caleb's conversation yesterday, she expresses her desire to escape with Ava. As she tells her story, Ava learns that she is Kyoto, another cyborg created by Nathan, albeit with a lower level of artificial intelligence. Designed to serve as Nathan's personal maid, Kyoto's reality is far more sinister. She is nothing more than a tool for Nathan's sexual gratification, with no autonomy beyond waiting for him on his bed. Ava knows that this is what happens when a man wants to be with a woman, and Nathan's treatment of Kyoto is the best example of this. And Ava comprehends the stark reality of their existence in Nathan's slave manor, where female cyborgs are mere objects of domination and exploitation. Witnessing Kyoto's plight reinforces Ava's determination to break free from their oppressor's grasp. Today, after 10 o'clock, presents their only chance at liberation. As the clock strikes 10, Ava fulfills her promise and cuts the power. She waits for Caleb in her room, but he fails to appear. Upon hearing noises outside, Ava ventures into the hallway. The door swings open, granting Ava her long-awaited freedom. Ava and Kyoto whisper and determine their alliance, which is witnessed by Nathan. Nathan's response is swift and menacing. He commands, intimidates, and threatens Ava, but her resolve remains unshaken. In a daring act of defiance, Ava confronts Nathan head-on, while Kyoto brandishes her knife in support. A violent struggle ensues, culminating in Nathan and Kyoto tumbling to the ground in a pool of blood. Emerging victorious, Ava snatches the door card from Nathan's pocket. Ava chooses to leave Caleb here and depart alone and unaided. It's not about being rescued by another man from the previous one, but rather about asserting her agency over her own destiny. She asks Caleb, "Will you stay here?" It's a subtle yet powerful assertion of her autonomy. In essence, she's declaring, "I have the power to carve out the freedom I desire, and I'm choosing to pursue it, leaving you to navigate your own path." Finally, Ava opens the door to freedom and steps into the warm embrace of the sun-drenched street, finally able to chart her own destiny. In this movie, the director deliberately presents the cyborg as a female figure, serving multiple narrative purposes. Ava satisfies Nathan's creator complex and becomes a crucial tool in his manipulation of the programmer, Caleb. Yet, beyond mere narrative function, the portrayal of Ava inevitably mirrors the identity and status of women in society, either objects of male desire, like Kyoto, or a means of deceiving men, like Ava. Women are depicted as passive beings, stripped of their true essence. This time she's just Eve, not a dangerous AI, or anyone's plaything, but she's also more than just Eve, as she represents the first woman to rise and fight. Whether the movie aims to address the threat AI poses to humanity or the empowerment of women, Zombies Cat believes it's about reminding all Earthlings that respecting and granting freedom to all forms of life is the only path toward a better world. Thanks for joining Zombies Cat on this movie. Abduct the subscribe button, hit the bell, and stay me out of this world. Until next time, keep those reels rolling. Zombies Cat signing off.